Today, live from the rinks in Hop Park, New York, the Stony Brook Seawolves take on Westchester University Golden Rams in an ACA Division I matchup. The ADP pregame show is up next, so stay tuned. You're watching Seawolves Hockey Live. All right, good afternoon, everybody, or if you're in the Central Time Zone, it's still afternoon.
That's
so
right.
How about that? Anyway, glad you could join us today. Andy Mignani, Leah Leary here, and we're back for round two of a double weekend set for the Seawolves against Westchester University Golden Rams. Now, Leah, I've got to say, I was a little out of line last night, and I apologize. I had my coaching hat on all damn night.
Yeah, well,
so I apologize for the viewers if I may have been a little upset or testy with some of the play of the team last night, but today's a different day.
that's correct.
And that's the great thing about hockey.
Well, it's a great thing about hockey. Sometimes you can get even knuckle on knuckle, and then you go out for a little soda pop afterwards. But yes, I think your frustration was shown afterwards. I was in the locker room, and I heard some things that would make a truck driver blush coming from the coaching staff. So they were upset too. Anybody who's a fan of hockey gets frustrated when they see some things like we saw last night.
And again, you know, after hearing all the news about how well they played out west, and to come in here and just about lay an egg. I mean, again, it was a close score. It was a two-goal game, but it was much further apart than the score indicated. As I was talking with the coach today of Westchester, and said, the assistant coach, he said that, you know, they made a few boo-boos themselves, putting it lightly, for the commercial audience here. So we're just going to try to worry about today's game. I know there's going to be there are some scratches. There are some different guys in the lineup today. The attitude was we didn't compete well enough. We didn't skate well enough. So we're going to do everything in our power to make sure that we have everybody in the lineup that's going to give us that edge.
Yeah, I went back and I looked in my notes from last year when Westchester came into town, and one of the things that stuck out to me was Wesley Hawkins was out with a broken fibula.
Yes.
So I did a little research on our buddy Wesley, whom we all adore, and he is the kind of guy you want on your squad. He's the Bob Nystrom, the mucker in the corners, and he gets things going. A couple of years ago, he had 26 goals. I don't know how many he's got this year. Last year was an injury year. I think it's endemic of the whole squad. The whole squad's got to get back to that swagger, that attitude that they had a couple of years ago. And we see momentary glimpses of that. And I'd like to see it a little on a more consistent basis. I'm sure everybody would.
Yep. But, had a little bit of time to talk to Dan Casano, who was going through some leg stretches before the game, and we're talking about an injury he has sustained a couple years back, tore his ACL, and you know, even though the injury is healed and everything is fine and he's good, he still said he felt like he could not get his hips moving last night. Today there's a trainer in the locker room, stretching all the players out, getting them ready to go, getting them nimble. You know, this is something, again, this is not something that a club team has the luxury of having.
Oh, right.
You know, all the time. But when you're a skating team and you're not skating, there's something going on that maybe a trainer not going to be able to fix. I think it all matters what Coach Garofalo said. And we're going to listen to an interview. We're going to send an interview down soon to our producer, Trevor, who's going to interview Coach Garofalo.
Oh, fantastic.
my conversations with the coach was that, hockey is a mental game. Sometimes it's within the 6 inches between your ears.
Right, elemental.
And this is so true.
Right.
You have to really understand that everybody at this point in time has the skating capacity, the shooting capacity, the stick handling capacity. Most of the players do.
Right.
Where they lack is in between the ears.
Right. Oh boy.
And they're having that hockey acumen. So we're going to do that in a little bit. As soon as I get the cue from the producer, we'll go down.
You bring a really good point, and I thought about it driving home last night. Was how does this team work on some of the things that we noticed last night, some of the breakouts and such? And it's hard when you don't have your own rink. I mean, where do we get the ice time? The ponds aren't frozen here on Long Island.
That's for sure.
It's one of those hard things. The coach can draw on that erasable board as much as he wants, but you just got to get out there and dig your edges in and try and do it. So.
All right, we're gonna kick it down to our producer, who has Coach Garofalo.
Good.
We'll be back in a little bit.
Chris, how did last night's game go?
I wish it would have went better. I mean, I think we came out light and we were playing catch up the whole game. I think that I think our guys were a little assumptive. We had a great weekend last weekend against Arizona State. We played at the best level of hockey I've seen us play the whole year. Matter of fact, in a few years at Stony Brook. And this weekend, I think the guys looked at Westchester as a lower ranked team and number 23 in the country. We're 14, and just took the game lightly. They were very assumptive, and it just proves that you can never be assumptive in any game.
Now, you were telling me last weekend when you were in Arizona that you were playing more of a dump and chase game. Or are you going to try to do that tonight with the guys?
Yeah, I mean, we tried to do. Last night before the game, that was our game plan: is get the puck deep, get to the red line. It worked. We have so much speed up front. We'll beat them to the pucks. We started doing it, but then what happened was when they scored and started taking the lead, it's just human nature. Sometimes you change your system and you change what you're going to do. Not that we were changing it, just the players. They were trying to force it. They were holding their sticks a little tighter. They were just trying to do things that they shouldn't do. If they just kept to the game plan, we would have kept chipping away, which we actually did. I mean, we got up to, it was 4-1. We came back to 4-3, but it was a little too late at that point.
If you got one key for tonight's game, what is it?
Play with some pride and passion. Skill is not an issue. It's never been an issue with this program. It's been about, just playing smart hockey. I tell these guys all the time, the biggest rink is the 6 inches between your ears. That's the biggest rink, playing smart hockey. And, I think that if we play smart and we play with some passion and some pride, we should be okay. But, again, that's something that a coach can't teach a player to do. They have to have it from themselves and internally, and they got to play for each other and play as hard as they can and know at the end of the game they did everything they could to win.
Thank you for your time, Chris. Back to you, Andy and Lear.
All right. Well, thanks very much, Trevor, for that interview.
That was great, Trev. Thanks.
And good insight from the coach. Obviously, we share that sentiment as well.
I didn't hear any beeps, any sensor boop during that speech from the coach. I don't know why. Maybe it's a day later or something.
Yeah, I think so. Maybe he got all those adjectives out before he left the rink last night.
The assumptive expletives.
The key tonight in today's game is going to be what is the Seawolves going to do to slow down Sladowski, Mead, and Gentile? Right.
That's
and then what is going to be the stopgap to take 15 Margadana and take his tenacity out of the game?
Yeah.
I think the Seawolves have to just say, you know what? We know who you are and who we're playing against, but we have our own game and our own identity, so we're just going to go with that. And hopefully that is going to be enough to give them the swagger they need and give them the confidence. Because, like I said, if Stony Brook really is a fast skating team, which we know they are, we could not see it last night. Right. And today, they just got to come out of the box and they got to come flying. There are some scratches today, okay, and we'll talk a little bit about them.
Okay.
But on the defense, today, Matt Miano will be in the lineup, number 2. He played last night. Today, Joe DiTizio will be in the lineup. Andrew Balzafiori is a scratch today. Okay, Kevin Barry is in the lineup. Pat Foster's in the lineup, as well as Chris Joseph, and I believe I just missed one more, and Jimmy and number 21, Jamie Rafis.
All right.
Now, that move alone took out 2 defensemen last night who got a lot of ice time.
Yeah.
Okay, but you got 2 other defensemen out there today that have a little bit more of a skating ability, and they can move a little quicker. Right. Not taking anything away from the 2D that are sitting, But in this game against this team, you need to be competitive. You have to have the matchups that count. And defensively, wow. Did they get stymied last night or what?
Yep.
That forecheck was so intense.
Well, the other thing that these the guys that are dressing today have in their favor is they want to play. They want to play very, very hard, and they want to impress the coach, and they want to do well. And not that the other guys didn't, but this is a new day. They want to prove something to this team. They want to prove something to the coach.
Hey, look, they want to be the second best team in Pennsylvania.
That's right. Oh, baby. Yeah.
Because I don't know if they're going to be as good as the Penguins, but but the way the Flyers played today, I think they're going to be. Yeah. So anyway, but nonetheless, we're having some fun here. We're not being serious. The rules for today's game is for the Seawolves is play with passion, play with pride, play with your eyes open, and play in between that 6-inch rink between the ears.
Right. Yep.
Okay? And if you do that, chances are you may come away with a victory.
Fantastic.
And today in net will be Jones starting, the goaltender that has really done a good job for them all year. So, all right, well, we're at the end of the warm-up. We're going to take our short break and then come back to you before the start of the game. And we'll hope for a good one, okay? We'll be back soon. You're watching Seawolves Hockey Live. Welcome back, everyone. Andy Bignani, Lear Leary, and we're here waiting for the teams to hit the ice today. And Lear, there's a lot of serious looks on the players' faces today.
Yeah.
In the locker room, noticing that they may have noticed that the game yesterday was a bit of a stinker, to put it mildly. And I think there's a little bit more of a serious tone there today. I did have a chance to talk with Dan Schneider, who was in goal last night, started the game. And in all fairness to Dan, I think Dan has made the save of the year in the game last night. We have it on tape, actually. He made a fantastic save during the game, couple of really fantastic saves, but did not get a lot of support. And I just told him, I said, Dan, listen, you never know when you're going to get the call again. You just got to be ready, and you just got to hope that when you get out there, you're doing your job and the team in front of you is doing theirs.
Exactly. Yeah, we just saw him in the before the game, and he's not looking for the nearest bridge to jump off. He's a very level-headed guy. He's very bright. Obviously, he's a Stony Brook student.
Sure.
And he's also, I think he kind of felt the same way we did. That he played. I hope he did, because he played extremely well, and a little bit more of an effort in front of him, then it might have been a little different. But,
I agree.
But he's got too nice a personality to let it get to him.
Right.
We see him around the rink here today. So if anybody down there in Florida is listening, anybody in his family, he's doing fine.
He is.
Yeah.
He is. And he's ready to go the next time he gets the call. So.
Definitely.
Yeah. So we're just anticipating the Seawolves to come out. Westchester is on the bench already and ready to go.
I guess we should. Want me just to talk about these the lines, the referees for this evening? The officials. How's that?
That's good.
I tried not to say zebra. I was trying to be extremely polite. We have a couple of returning guys. Young Mike Emerson, who was a linesman last night. Anthony Legati, who was a linesman, now he'll be wearing the orange today. And then our new linesman today is Keith Fallon.
Okay.
And I was just glad to get through all that without saying in tonight's game. And here they come.
And hitting the ice, the Seawolves, led out by their goaltender today, Brandon Jones. And
yeah. And we're all excited because they cleared up in the program Brendan Jones, not Brandon.
Right, Brendan.
Yes. From Farmville, Long Island.
Remember, Brendan Jones played for a little roller hockey team that I had at one time. And I told Coach Garofalo I knew for him when he was just barely not even able to shave that he was going to be a good one. All right. We'll send it down to the public address announcer. We'll also give you the starting lineups.
Goal, number 31, Randy Chapman.
Came back with Randy Chapman. Back-to-back games.
And left defense, number 3, Gordon Nicholson.
Gordon Nicholson did not start last night, starting
And
game.
right defense, number 23, Harrison Rowley.
Quakertown, PA.
At left wing, number 15, Tim Maradona.
Tim Margadona really...
At center, number 22, Tim Higgins.
He's a Higgins boy.
And then right wing, number 20, Ryan Evans.
Ryan Evans did not start last night, but got the nod tonight.
Played well, though. Played well. Hold his number a lot.
Now, the starting lineups for your Stony Brook Seawolves. In goal, number 39, Brendan Jones.
Brendan Jones will get the start for the Seawolves today, number 39.
At left defense, number 7, Pat Foster.
Number 7, Pat Foster on left defense.
At right defense, number 5, Kevin Barry.
Right defense, Kevin Barry, number 5.
At left wing, number 25, Sam Brewster.
Sam Brewster will get the start at right wing, number 25.
At center, number 91, Nick Dureski.
91, Nick Dureski, the center of
And
that
then
line.
right wing, number 14, Wesley Hawkins.
Wesley Hawkins, number 14, on the other wing.
There's a Sergeant Hawkins.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask that you please rise for the playing of our national anthem.
All right, nice job by the band.
Yes. Yeah. I thought we might have the marching band here, the Spirit of Stony Brook.
Would have been nice to have them. We missed them. Haven't had them in a couple games. So hope we get them one more time. We're only going to be able to do one more home series.
That's right.
So, which will be in 2 weeks. If we forget to tell you that, but Seawolves will be on the ice again on the road next week for 2, and then they'll be back for a final home stretch, 2 games against the Rutgers squad.
Now, is this theme song we're not going to take? Won't get fooled again.
Won't
That's
get
what
fooled again.
That's
All right,
right.
so let's just. All right, we're going to get going here. So, batten down the hatches, folks. At 49 a game, don't look too good right now. So,
There's
let's watch some hockey.
Mrs. Legati's favorite son, Anthony, right out there.
All righty. All right, face-off one back by Westchester. And it's picked up by number 23, Bromley. Bromley dumps into the Seawolf zone. It's picked up by Barry, but it's going to be offsides. Either offsides, I think, is the call.
Wesley Hawkins and Ryan Evans mixing it up already, right? Even from the face-off.
Right.
A little pushing, shoving, talking, how you doing today? Happy Sunday. Who do you like in the Super Bowl?
Yep. All right, Dreski on the draw. He wins it back to Foster now. Foster over to Barry. Barry up through the neutral zone, carrying around Higgins, and he dumps all the way in. Back, strange bounce off that Zamboni door. Big hit, Brewster on Nicholson. And coming up now, this is number 23, Bromley, who fires in over the stick of Jones.
There they are with the three guys down low again.
Yeah, that's that forecheck that they just do. They're going to do that every game until somebody breaks it on them.
Yeah.
And I think that's what's going to have to happen. You may get some home run passes today. That may have to be the medicine to fix the illness there. All the way into the Seawolves end. That's an icing call.
Yeah, just out of the reach of Chris Gentile or Gentili, whichever you prefer.
And I think the Seawolves have to look for that opening. When you look up the ice, you see two defensemen almost at the blue line, while three guys are deep inside. The whole middle of the ice is wide open.
Yeah.
You just got to get it there to pick the speed up to get in the zone. All right, Dan Casano on the draw to the left of Japchin. And one back by the Seawolves.
Stepped in nicely.
All the way around. This is Cassiati chasing it now up to the point to Joseph, who loses possession of it back into the Seawolves zone. This is Jones now. Tries to get it up the boards to Joseph. Joseph hoists it, and it does get out of the zone. Gentile now over to Meade. Meade's checked off the play by Rafis. Good play by Rafis to stop Meade. Any way you could stop him, you got to do it. Oh, given away. Again, these passes are just.
Oh, boy.
Jones made that save
goodness.
and looked behind him. He didn't realize he made the stop. Down low, pad save, and it's in the net.
Jumped on it.
That's a very, very quick bang-bang play. Again, Seawolves just not controlling the puck in their zone.
Rebound bounces right out to Matt Sklodowski. He just pops on it, and Five holds it amongst the confusion.
Yeah, and Chris Joseph in front of the net there, not really could do much.
Dogged pursuit.
Yep, as the Westchester does it again. They get on the board early and able to do it with that line again. Now this is the Collins, Barbero line and Lopes line. It really did not have much of anything last night. Let's see if they can bring anything to the game today. These cross-ice passes are working very well. Center ice passes through the neutral zone are working well for Westchester. That's Ailes coming around. He just got tripped up, and now.
Yeah, they're going to send John off because of a trip or.
Yep, and now out comes line number 3, or their third line, which is really their second line. Margadana, Higgins, Dugan, and Ailes. This is their power play line, actually. They have 2 of them. This is their first one. And the Seawolves will have to kill off 2 minutes. And face-off to the left of Jones. And face-off one back. And not quite out of the zone yet. Higgins has stood up. This is Barry now trying to get it out and around. And the puck goes out of the rink. Face-off to the right of Jones.
Bringing it outside? No.
Now let's see if this goal does anything for the Seawolves as far as slowing them down. Because that's what kind of happened yesterday.
That's right.
So let's see if this is a speed line, by the way, for the Seawolves. You got Lopes, and you've got Collins, and you've got you basically have Lopes and Collins killing, and you got Barry and you've got Foster, but Collins and Lopes can skate. They're good skaters. All right, face off one back. Barry bashes it, doesn't get it out. Now he carries it. And he'll carry a little bit. He's got Lopes wide over to Collins, but that play was offsides.
Oh, trash. I'd like to see Vinny just bust it out. He's just so much fun to watch. I I sometimes think he's trying to do a little too much. He should just.
Now you got Brooks out there with Dureski, Joseph, and Foster. Face off one back, and Brooks does get it deeper. And he goes in on the forecheck against Dugan. Brooks using his agitation moves and does a nice little job there. This is Al coming in. He jumps all the way in to the right of Jones. Jones hoists it around. And back to the point, not out. Ailes fakes the shot. Good move here by Ailes coming in, using his skill level. He's pushed off the puck, and Joseph goes down. Trying to get to it now. Oh, shot right on from the point. Dureski could not get up there.
Mike Ailes,
Brooks now trying to get to the puck.
Motivated today. He's got a lot of family in the stands.
Yeah. This is Margadano with a shot right on, a save by Jones. I think Ailes is from New Jersey, is he not?
Yeah, well, let's see. I got him, Downingtown, PA. He played for Team Comcast.
Yeah. So he did play for the Comcast team back in...
you know that.
Yes, we remember playing against that squad back in the day. All right, this is face-off now. Dan Casano on the draw against Ladowski, and won by Dan, and over to Barry. Barry's trying to control it. He does. Now it's off his stick. And this is Cassia. Oh, another. Oh, they're aiming for the coaches today. Coaches better put some helmets on.
Yeah. Coach Garfalo caressing.
Team is sending a message to the coaching staff. All right. Okay, here you go. Dan Casano to the right of Jones. This is Cassiotti trying to control it. He's going to get it out. He gets it all the way down. It actually goes right on net. Well, the first shot on goal for the Seawolves, getting outshot 6-1 here. Early in the first period, down already by a goal. All right, this is Nicholson now through the neutral zone, uncontested.
Until
and he's
now.
crunched.
Boom.
That had to be Chris Joseph on that check. And Meade got a shot off on the play and save on the short side by Jones. This is Barry now. He gets it out all the way down.
That penalty's almost over.
And
5, 4.
2 seconds left to go in the penalty kill for the Seawolves. And out of the box comes Ambrose, and we're all even up now. This is Nicholson carrying in, and he's got Slodowski on the wing. And Slodowski just gets it down to Gentile, and Gentile's hit by Miano. That puck squirts free, and it's picked up by Lopes. Lopes has possession, throws it back to Miano now to set up behind the net. As that forecheck comes in, as a pass out to Miano. And that pass is dangerous. Pat Force has got to pick his head up and see what's going on.
Yeah.
That play was never. Ooh, good shot by Barbera, but that play should have never happened. It was too late. It took too long for it to come together. He should take the space, carry it up, and dump it, and let the speed go get it.
Yeah. He's trying to take advantage of what you had hinted at, that little open ice section, but it tweren't.
It closed very quickly. All right, so Barbera on the draw to the right of Japchin. Lopes with the puck, trying to make a move, gets it to Barbera, and then back to the point to Rafis. Rafis trying to get it back to the net, can't get it. Barbera down low to Collins. Collins' pass deflected back to Rafis out of the zone. Now, that's the type of play you're going to have to make to beat this team, because this conventional play is not going to work. They're just too quick. You see how fast they are?
Yeah.
They're very quick, and they get to the pucks fast. So you have to keep moving it, find the open guy. They're relentless on the pursuit. See this play? Good play here to fill the gap. And this is now Lopes controlling the puck. And Lopes has it. He just throws a blind pass, but gets picked up by Collins, just whizzed it wide. Almost an opportunity there for Chris Collins. Back to Lopes. Lopes puts it in. No, into the glove.
Into equipment somewhere.
It looked like it went in. But Lopes had an opportunity to put it in an open part of the net. But good shift here from this line. Good playmaking. You know, something encouraging to build on.
Definitely. Vinny had seen Wesley orbiting around the front of the net there and tried to get it to him.
All right, now it's worked out into this neutral zone, back into the Stony Brook end. This is Barry. Dureski just chips it. It was not an icing opportunity. I don't know why they're calling icing here. That puck was deflected way past.
Yeah.
Opportunity to play the puck is what we were saying the Westchester player had, and he pulled the stick away, and they called it an icing, which really probably should not have been an icing. But All right, Pat Foster on the puck for the Seawolves to Sam Brewster. Sam Brewster had a pretty good game last night as far as his body was concerned, but he just needs to also put a little bit of that scoring touch.
That was
Yep.
Kevin
All right,
Barry.
this is Hawkins now with the puck. He carries out. He's got Dureski ahead of him. Hawkins fires in on the forecheck. Comes Dureski. And Dureski throws it back around to try to find Hawkins. Hawkins kicks it back. And it's, bounces off of Hawkins onto the short side of the ice here. And plays down in the corner. Sam Brewster using his big body. This is what Sam is good for. Right in front! Was Hawkins just missed the touch to poke it in. That's the type of play the Seawolves have got to bring here. Work from behind the net. And there's a penalty coming here. And back to Foster, back to Barry.
Pass.
Barry has control of the puck, and he'll try to work it down
low.
Extra skater for the Seawolves. Turn a shot! Casano almost had a chance there. Back to the point to Foster. Foster down low to Casano. Casano down low to Hawkins. Hawkins trying to work the puck, and finally Westchester touches the puck.
That was good. They got the extra skater on, and that was a little intense little flurry there. We got to see some swarming like that.
And again, the advantage there of course is you get the extra skater on. It's almost like having a power play for whatever they had it for, 15, 20 seconds.
Freebies.
Yeah. So now they'll be on the power play for real, and they've got to see if they can make something happen here. All right. Kotkamp, Cassiotti, and Dureski. That's a change with Casano and Foster. And now Dureski on the draw. He gets it back to Kotkamp, to Casano. Down to Kotkamp on the half boards, controlling it. Back up to Casano. Casano back to Kotkamp as they spread it out. And this is Cassiotti to Casano. Shot right on. It missed. Didn't get all of it.
Dan called for the pass, and he was in a great position. Just didn't.
Good play by Brendan Jones to get that puck out quickly. Using a goaltender who can move the puck is really important. This is up the boards now to Foster. Good hard pass came up to him. Dureski controls back to Foster now. Foster back to Dureski. Dureski cross-ice pass.
There we go. That was big
That's
bang,
the play.
boom.
Castano did not miss on that one.
Tic-tac-toe.
That's the backdoor play.
Oh, it was fantastic. I loved it. It was zing, zang, boing. Right in.
Now let's see if the Seawolves can pick their game up a little bit here and realize that Westchester's now going to come back out with Meade, Gentile, and they're going to have that top line out there again. So this line coming out right now, this is the fourth line. They've got to watch who they're up against. This is you got to, Brooks has got to stay with his man, obviously, at the Sunrise, which he just did, which is a great job.
A lot of the names from last night, Dugan, Ale, Sklodowski, they're all out there right now.
And it's really important that this line stays disciplined in their matchups and their reads.
Just bang it around.
Good play by Amadeo there to keep that puck from getting past him.
All right, well, let's see if this wakes up the sleeping Giants.
That's the goal-leading scorer, Dan Casano, by the way. All right.
You can almost sense something's going to happen with Dan.
And that's a big hit by Joseph, throwing that body on Meade, which you got to do.
Welcome to Long Island.
You got to get the best player on that team to feel the heat every now and then, because otherwise it's too easy. Yep. There's another big check there by Amadeo.
He's looking now.
And puck is kept in there. Good play by Lopes, who hopped on. This is Amadeo now with the puck, and he's trying to get it to the net. As it deflects behind, back up to the point to Joseph. It skips past him.
Oh, right in his boots.
That pass was a little ill-advised. It should have been on. It should have been. As now Joseph is pinned down by Meade.
Returning the favor.
And it's picked up by Joseph now as he starts skating out, and he'll cut behind the net as he's being forechecked over to his defensive partner. At the time was Jimmy Rafis. And coming through the mental central ice is Montgomery. He'll jump in and change as we get the Lopes, Collins, and Barbera line out there that had a good shift their last shift out. So let's see if these guys can bring it back.
Gee.
All the way down. This will be icing.
Maybe. There we go.
That's a real icing.
Yeah. Meade took a run at Chris Joseph, and it was kind of like taking a run at a tree. I mean, it's good practice, but it hurts.
Right. But that's not Meade's job.
That's true.
He's the goal scorer. So, but nonetheless, All right, pass one back by face-off, one back by the Seawolves. This is from the point. Tizio with a shot. It deflects wide. It's Collins on the forecheck going against. Oh, it bounced off and almost went in.
Gee, that was almost a
That was
tip.
Ryan Evans making a dangerous move in front of his net.
Right.
So Vinny Lopes is now squeezed off the puck.
First thing your Pee Wee coach tells you.
Yeah, never in front of your own net. And never pass it out in the middle of the ice unless you're in the offensive zone and you're deep. All right, this is now Higgins on, and he's being bothered by Ambrose. But now Vinny Lopes skating up. He dumps in, and he'll change. This line goes for a change. Here comes Cassano, Cassiati, and Kotkamp. Kotkamp had an opportunity there. Nichols made a nice move around him.
Boy, very nice.
And now this is Barry controlling in the Seawolves zone. Behind the net, all the way around. Quick movement of the puck is another good sign. Not getting stuck back there with that forecheck coming hard and heavy. And that puck is turned over now at the blue line. It's picked up by Cassano. He's dumped.
They're jumping on him.
Dan Cassano got tripped out, and the play was called offsides. No.
I saw Bill Pellegrino go off holding his head and neck area, and I'm watching him on the bench. And he looks like he's okay. I hope he's okay. He came on, got a little dinger, and skated right off. So we'll keep an eye on him.
All right.
30.
Kotkamp controls it for the Seawolves to Foster, who sends a light shot on goal. Picked up by Bromley. He gets it out to the neutral zone, but it's sent right back into the corner. Seawolves have opportunity here. Now they can put a forecheck on. They keep dumping the puck back in. They're getting that forecheck going, which is going to lead to opportunities, especially against this line.
It's not bad to dump and chase every once in a while, fellas.
Especially if you can match the speed.
Yeah. Oh, I thought he had it in his glove.
Foster's trying to control a bouncing puck. This is Barry now. Barry has it. Barry sends it up. Touch pass over to Cassano. And Cassano soft dump to the corner. In again is Cassiati. He's watched by Ailes. Picked up by Cassano. Dan Cassano loses it behind the net. Now Joseph's going to pinch, and he'll keep the puck in.
Good job.
Over to, trying to get it back to Cassiati. Good stick there by Ailes. Not to allow that play to happen. This is Gentile making a move. He's in. He shoots, and a save by Jones.
He can go.
That was a move right around the defense there. And now Cassano can't control that pass. This is Joseph now back to Rafis. Rafis doing a good job. They're being forechecked like crazy. Touch passes, good job to get out of the zone. This is Hawkins. Now Hawkins dumps in. Chases after it. Stopped by Japchen. This is Brewster. Throws one to the net. Joseph pinching in. He throws a big body check.
If Wesley was...
Oh.
No. Okay. Well, Wesley on a 1-on-3 breakout.
What happened was on that play, I think the player went low, and Joseph came in and threw a body check. As we're watching the replay, the player definitely went low.
Oh boy!
And that's why his elbows were up because
that's where his elbows are.
All right, so power play for Westchester again, who did not score on their first one. I don't believe so. Could be wrong. All right, this is Miano now, controlling it to Brewster, who can't control it. Jen then gets it out. That's Brewster, Dureski, Miano, and Barry out there. This is
kill.
Matt Miano's second game in a row back in the lineup. Good to see Matt back out there.
There we go.
All right, good play by Brewster.
With that big long reach of his.
And controlling it is Duggan behind the net. Duggan coming out, looking for help, and he gets around Barry. Coming in on them with numbers. God. Higgins had a great opportunity, but Magadana.
There we go.
Jones was a little late getting back to the post there. Unfortunately, Magadana put it in, and there's your power play goal.
There was a wide open net on that original shot, and it went wide, but it bounced around and was just sitting there.
Yep.
And nobody got on it or him.
Yeah.
Him being Magadana.
I mean, this is not a typical 12 o'clock game. This is a 3 o'clock in the afternoon game.
Yeah.
People got to be more awake at this time of day. But we are talking college kids, though. We got to be realistic. True. All right, Seawolves down by 2-1. This is Pat Foster controlling it now and trying to get through the forecheck of Meade. And down down in the corner. This is Brooks now. Brooks trying to make a play on the puck.
Oh boy!
And we got a net off the moorings and a player down. This is the same player who went off before hurt. Now he looks like he's hurt again.
Yeah.
He's waving his arm and
Bill Pellegrino. He's not having a good day. I know they don't have TVs in the locker room, so it's not like he's a big football fan.
Yeah, he's dragging that shoulder. Looks like he's got some problems there, so they'll have to take a look at him. Face-off, one back by Westchester. Quick dump out pass, try to get Meade. And this is through the middle here, picked up by Barry. Barry hoisted right into Foster. Just two guys on the same side of the ice. Just, I don't know. These are the plays again that just get you going. And this line, you had skilled players out there who knock pucks down in midair, who get to a puck faster than you think they can fly. You got to be aware of what's out there. All right, this is Brooks in now for the Seawolves. A pass trying to get Amodio go crashing to the net. Good play by him there to get that puck back deep, and that line will go for a change. We've got 7:20 left to go in the first period. Seawolves down by a goal. This is Collins now breaking in, shoots, scores!
Beautiful.
There's the shot we've been waiting to see. Chris Collins.
Wow, Sean just went right over the guys.
Chris Collins. I'm sorry, Sean Collins. Chris Collins is the guy who's doing my job of football. All right.
That was a beautiful shot right over the waffle.
Yeah. And Sean's got a rocket of a shot when he gets it off, and accuracy. Couldn't put it in a better spot.
Yeah.
All right, we got a tie game. Seawolves look like they're not going to lay down today, which is not what they do normally. But this is going to be one of those games. So here comes Lopes skating in now, using his speed and skills, trying to get through three guys. It's very difficult. Back to the point. Tizio. His pass is blocked down. Barbera comes in, he shoots, puts it right on. Rebound, on goal, and saved by Japchin.
I don't know if
Pitching is to Tizio. Tizio keeps that puck in. And went back to back check to cover for him. So there was no forward down in the low area there. Now on change is Westchester.
I think Vinny was trying to sweep it over to Nick on that play there. It wasn't really a shot.
All right.
Didn't make it through.
Collins. Now, I told you this line has been doing some good things, and it paid off.
Yeah.
So it's good to see that they had one good shift, a second one that was just as good, and they finally capitalized on the third shift and scored a goal. So that's good. Chris Joseph now back to get the puck. He drops it off to his D partner. That's Rafis. And Cassiotti cross-ice pass to Joseph. Joseph carries in, dumps in, cross-ice. Cassano in on it. And Cassano trying to keep it in deep.
Like a locomotive.
Back to the point to Joseph. Joseph was unable to hold it in. Dumps it all the way down, and everyone's got to come out and touch up. Yep. They're trying that home run pass as well, trying to find their forward number 28, who's deep up the ice. That's McKee. This is Cassano now. Gets control of the puck as he's checked off the play by Davis. And coming in now is Rafis and Cassiotti on the forecheck. 5:29 left to go in the first. Shots on goal through the period so far, 10-9 in favor of Westchester.
Very even. Dan Griffiths for Westchester doing the embrace body check. In other words, gee, you got bowing me, I better just grab you.
Kottkamp made a nice defensive play there to take that puck away. Cassano gets it to the net, off a leg, turns, shoots. Bing. Kottkamp, if he would have scored a goal there, that would have been a real excellent shift for him, being able to actually steal a puck away in the offensive zone from a player skating out with it. And
real
Stony Brook guys got to be awake. They got to be awake. That forecheck is coming fast and furious. Zareski unable to take the puck.
Yep.
This is Evans now coming through into the Stony Brook zone, and he's hammered by Chris Joseph. Well, he just leveled him.
There we go.
Chris Joseph just got hit by two. That's Wesley Hawkins just got hit by two guys. And Evans going back to the bench. He's feeling a little groggy. Yeah. Chris Joseph is playing with ill will today. And that's the way he plays. So,
yeah.
Shot right on. Saved by Jones. A rebound came right out. Good play by Foster to be in the right position. Otherwise, Gentile was going to have a freebie. All right, this is Barry who has to face the double forecheck. This is a one. Actually, it comes in two ways. It comes in as a 2-1-2 and a 1-2-1-2-2, and it really depends on who's on the ice, as I'm realizing that. All right, back into the zone for Westchester, and they control behind their net. Big check there. This puck's going to go all the way down, right on goal, and Jones will get it over to Barry.
Yeah, here's our 1-2.
Barry's being forechecked. Meade takes that puck away, and there it is. This is why you can't fool around.
Yeah,
can't fool around. Defense has to get the puck out, even if you turn and flip it. Get it out. It's almost like you have to have a roller hockey mentality.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. Westchester just came in with this flying V. One guy down deep, and two guys sitting up in the slots, and the guy down deep just knew he had two passes to make.
That's it.
Bing, bang, boom.
And Jones, can't stop a shot like that when he's trying to defend the shot coming out. The pass coming out, you can't defend it. He wasn't able to stop the pass, and the rest is history. All right, this is Amadeo now with the controls the puck to the front to Brooks. Brooks shot.
Oh, what was it? Oh.
And looks like we got a penalty coming. There'll be a cross check on.
It looked like Eddie Montgomery's going, relax there, Brooksy. I think they got him.
Yeah, number 10, I believe, that's Tammings.
Yeah, he was.
He's going to go for 2.
He was shaking down.
Now it's the Seawolves again, having to take advantage of the power play.
Yeah, it'd be nice right before the period ends.
3:22 left to go. The Seawolves will be on another one-man advantage for 2 minutes. Shots very close, 12-10, and it's a close game. So, face off to the left of Japchan, and
They're doing all their forwards again, 5 forwards.
Margadano was tossed from the face-off circle. Lopes now controls it for the Seawolves. He'll back it down to Brewster behind the net. This is Brewster trying to make a move around his man, and he can't get it around, and that's just the play that you want to get back. You want to control that puck and not lose it, because now they coming in the zone here. Shot, through the pads of Jones. How did that not go in? I have no idea. But this pass now, ill-advised passes are going to hurt. And back to Montgomery now. Montgomery chips it up the boards here to Collins. Collins makes his move. Good move by Sean. And Montgomery now skating in. Here's Montgomery getting around Ailes and behind the net. He'll get it over to Lopes. Lopes has the puck. He controls it. Back up to Collins. Collins controls the puck. And he'll get it over to Barbera and over to Montgomery.
Good look.
Montgomery to Collins, who puts one on. Low shot. Rebound. Score by Lopes on the power play.
He jumped on it. There we go, Vinny.
He got the rebound through the 5-hole.
Backhand. Very good. He just powered it almost through the 5-hole there. The crowd's going crazy here.
Yeah.
Great.
Now Jones is coming over to the bench. I'm not sure if he's looking for maybe a water bottle or something, but he's just happy that they've tied the score up. We've got a 3-3 game in the first period, folks.
I think Brendan probably went over and said, "Hey, coach, tell him to do that again."
All right.
Just put it in the net.
Before you even turn around and look up, you'll see that it's Meade, Slodowski, and Gentile again. And this time they're up against Stony Brook's number 1 line. And Cassiati now battling against Slodowski. Slodowski's going to win that battle. But Cassiati doing a good job to force him back. This is Casano now on the forecheck. Stepping up is Rafis. And now it's going to be a 2-on-1. Actually, it's 1-on-1 right now. Meade with a shot.
Elbow.
Right off the elbow of Jones.
Yeah,
and there's a player down behind the net. I just looked. It looked like a normal body check to me. I mean, if you watch the replay on it, I'm sure we're going to see. Yeah, it was a stick lift, and he rode the player into the boards. And now Gentile's coming up a little lame here. I hope he's okay. He's holding his. He's really favoring his left side of his body. But
I had a brief conversation with that fellow in the middle there. He's the general manager, Dom Bellizzi. He's interesting that they have a general manager. Gonzo Gonzalez, the head coach, said, no, he's our general manager. I said, is that one of the assistant coaches? So Gonzo's got the GM with him on the bench.
All righty. Face off to the right of Jones. The Seawolves win it and send it all the way down. We've got 1:40 left to go in the first. We've got a 3-3 game, and we got Westchester on a power play. Rink-wide pass to Ayers, and the puck goes in off the skate and back out, so the team has to get back on side. Back up to the point. This is Dugan trying to take a shot, but good job there by Dureski to prevent that. Down in the corner now, controlled by Ale. And Ailes gets it down low. And Ailes and Higgins collided there.
Two Golden Rams.
And good play by Dureski to chip it out, and he'll go for a change.
Nick the Quick.
Yeah, that puck is hoisted. Picked up midair by Casano. Dan Casano almost had it, and referee was too busy doing something else and didn't notice the high stick. Anyway, here comes Ailes, and he'll send it across to Jones. Oh, that's got to be goaltender interference. Yep, no goal at all.
Yeah, that
Joseph was pushed right into Jones, who's down out. Hopefully Jones is okay, but that's clearly not a goal. Clearly not a goal.
Definitely.
That's an interference play. That you got a 2-minute penalty coming up on the board on that play for goaltender interference, and they need to call that. That's the penalty. Yeah. Somebody's going in the box for that. Otherwise, you don't blow the whistle, right?
Bodies were flying. He waved it off right away. So,
but you got to. But there was a reason why Chris Joseph was flying into
Kimbo. Yes.
Yeah. So they had, and I'm surprised there's nobody in the box. There needs to be a call here. There needs to be a call. Yeah.
Or the face-off.
Well, even still, but there still needs to be. Well, yeah,
yeah. All right.
All right, here we go. Face-off outside of the zone. No goal on that play due to goaltender interference.
No goal, no penalty.
And no call.
Net off the board.
All right. We've got 50 seconds left to go in that first period. And we've got some fans that you got to read the sign behind them. There's a tolerance that that most of these leagues have. Zero tolerance, it's called. No tolerance.
That was almost a back boot in.
Yeah. And anyway, we've got play going on in the Stony Brook end, and some crazy wild fans up here. All right, this is controlling it is the player we thought was hurt, but he's back, which is a good sign.
A little bit of pipe.
Fought all the way down with less than 5 seconds left to go. The Stony Brook Seawolves are going to get out of this period tied,
which is
a good sign.
Yes,
we'll take it as a good sign.
Definitely.
So at the end of one, we've got a 3-3 tie. We've got shots on goal for 15 for Westchester, 11 for the Seawolves. With 11 seconds still left to go in the Seawolves penalty, there will be a short power play for Westchester when we come back for the second period. This looks like a good game. Let's see if we can keep this up. If you're the Seawolves, you want to make sure that you can keep this level up. There is some conversation going down on center ice between the captain of the Westchester team and the referee, wondering about the goal, why there was no goal. But we're going to take a break, and we'll be back for the start of the second period. Thank you for watching Seawolves Hockey Live. Welcome back, everyone, as we get ready to start the second period. We got a 3-3 game here
Oh.
Your assessment to that first period?
Well, it was good hockey. That was fun. And I think they're solving a little bit of the riddles from last night. Let's just see if they can keep it going here. They're banging. They're making some nice passes. And that's all they got to do. Just keep going.
All right, here we go. Face-off. One back by Westchester. This is Ailes now trying to control it. He's got it on his stick. Chased down by Brewster. Cross over to Dugan. Dugan up the ice. Quick pace up the ice now.
We're even up.
And bounced out by Ambrose, trying to get Wesley Hawkins to the neutral zone there. Bumped off the play there by Dureski is Ailes. And behind the net is Foster. He's chased down by Meade. Quickly out. And that word we're going to try to hopefully use a lot quickly today. As Dureski comes in, he beats the icing call over to Brewster, but it's off a skate. There's a reaction pass from Dureski as Westchester player's stick goes flying. Shot from a weird angle, and Jones, he got a stick on it. Ambrose is down there. He's battling two players, and now to the boards comes the puck to Wes Hawkins. He starts skating up with it.
I'll be right back. I'm going in the corner, grab that stick. Those things are expensive.
All right, and that line will go for a change as Hawkins keeps that puck in.
That's a good one.
And he'll go to the bench for a change. Pinching now is Rafis. Rafis trying his best to keep it in, but it comes out. This is Kotkamp now. It's Kotkamp, Cassiati, and Cassano out there. Cassano to Cassiati. He's breaking in on the right wing.
Nice.
And Cassano picks it up to Cassiati out front. Kotkamp just missed it. Joseph, low wrist shot. Through the pads and trapped down low. Oh, Kotkamp wants that puck back.
Yeah.
He had a wide open net. I think he was looking at the net and not the pass.
Yes, that's for sure. He was looking at the Grand Canyon, and all he had to do was just go dink. And unfortunately, he missed that big beach ball of a puck.
This line is looking pretty good for the Seawolves. Even last night they looked good. Today they look even better. All right, Cassano on the draw against Higgins, and Higgins does come away with it. Keeping it in is Rafis. Good job. Cassano picks it up. Flip pass to Kotkamp as he's being really, really pushed off by Pellegrino. Kotkamp now out in front. Oh, just missing that is Cassano as he came through the middle.
He was calling for it. Dan was banging his stick on the ice.
Joseph with a shot that deflected high and wide. Rafis got bumped by Margadana, but no harm, no foul. Back to Rafis. Oh, and he misses, which could create a 2-on-1 here, but unfortunately, Margadana did not just backhand the puck out. He would have had Evans to the net alone. Shot from Evans. Not weak shot. Handled by Jones easily. And now back behind the net, Margadana's being checked by Rafis. Rafis gets knocked off the feet, but he got the puck, and that's the important thing. And now this is Cassano out. These guys will be going for a change very soon. Drop pass to Kotkamp off the mark, and just maybe a little fatigue on this line. They need to get off. They should go off. And nice pass to Cassano. He's in! And a backhander to a forehander and not able to get through. Cassiati going off for a line change. Good discipline here while you have the puck in their zone. This is a good time to change. Kotkamp unable to keep it in here. He'll go to the bench for a change now as Westchester breaks out. This is Barbera in. Barbera's coming in. He's got a shot pass to Lopes. Lopes just gets off the shot and then gets buried by Margadana.
Yes. That Margadana is a banger. I mean, he just any opportunity he can get.
Lopes is talking about some maybe after game activities with Margadana, maybe a Hooters get together. I don't know. Oh, Hooters got closed down. We just found out a dynasty in Long Island is done.
Yeah.
Just
sounds like a cover-up.
All right. Seawolves control the puck. We'll have to get over that nightmare in a second. But we've got a breakaway coming in. Shot right on and a save by Jones. Letizia was there, but I think he was just there in spirit. Basically, Jones was a one-on-one there, and he won that battle.
Brendan came right out and faced him.
Nice pass out. This is Lopes. Lopes over to Collins. Collins in. He cuts back. He turns. Shoots. Scores!
Wow.
Sean Collins does it again.
Holy smokes.
Rips the shot high over the top of Japchen, who's in shocked amazement. I think maybe he thought he had it, but it was just a great cutback move by Collins.
Randy Japkin is still looking at the Raptors going, and he's talking to his defenseman like, did you see it? No, I didn't see it.
Seawolves have a lead for the first time in 2 games here.
Yeah.
And now up by a goal 16:45 left to go to the second period. It's the second one for Collins today, and it's good to see Sean shooting the puck.
It was nice seeing Vinny Lopes, too. He came in and he made the defenseman commit. Both of them committed to him because I think they know how fast he is, and he just dumped it right off, and that led to the shot.
All right, now we got our fourth line out there against the number one line, and maybe we could do some damage here. This is Montgomery now. Controls down low to Amadeo. And Amadeo behind the net to Brooks. Brooks up to the point to Foster. Back down low for the deflection, and it just went behind the net.
Monty tried to tip that one in backwards and just didn't go, unfortunately.
Amadeo just is pinching in as Foster. Good play for him.
A nice backup on
picking up
by Brooksy.
Absolutely. Cross-ice pass to Montgomery. And couldn't tee it up. This is Amadeo now out in front, and his pass goes awry and picked up by number 7, Gentile. He jumps in behind the net to Jones. Jones will force it all the way around as Meade lost the wheel. And out in front all alone was Gentile. And
I know we mentioned that this fellow Mike L has got a lot of family here today. I was just watching him on a point. He's a gorgeous skater. He's one of those defensemen that
doesn't have a lot of size, but he's got skates.
He's got some nice hockey skills.
Yeah, I remember Ailes back in the day when he played for Comcast. I think he was a forward, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
But anyway, this is face-off, one back by the Seawolves, and it's out in front here. And hoisted back in, hit the rafters. And will come all the way out. Ambrose just took a two-hander against somebody.
Fortunately,
against
the ref
Magadana.
Did not see Mr. Magadana's initial aggravation on Ambrose.
Face-off's coming out of the zone. I don't think we're going to have any penalties here, but
really, I thought he might have called one. I thought John Ambrose was going to, unfortunately, get this.
Ambrose is going to the box.
Second half of that little exchange.
Yeah. Well, you got to be more disciplined, John. Magadana is out there for a couple of reasons. One of them is to do what he just did. He's doing his job.
Yep.
And now the Seawolves have to kill off 2 minutes. All right, Dureski on the draw to the right of Jones.
Kind of the Ty Domi of Westchester.
Yeah, if you will. And that puck is punched all the way to the corner. Chris Joseph has 2 guys on him. He takes one down, and he gets the puck up. He takes the puck up, and Wes Hawkins dumps it all the way down. Good job by both players. Hawkins screaming in on the forecheck.
There we
Picks
go.
it up. Front of Ailes. He does a wraparound. Did he get it? Yes, he did! Wesley Hawkins! There's the hustle that the Seawolves have been lacking. A shorthanded goal.
Sergeant Hawkins, you said screaming in. We called him Screaming Wesley Hawkins for a while there. And that was just dogged determination.
And that was a great play there. Taking advantage of maybe a team that didn't think Seawolves had any want to go chase a puck. And sure enough, Screaming Wesley Hawkins. Yep.
Yeah.
And they have it right now. Let's see if they can continue it. And again, they have the lead, and they never had the lead yesterday or today until now. So let's see if they can maintain it. All right. Coming up now, this is Sladowski, and he gets it to Nichols, who just dumps it in on goal and looking for a little bounceroni.
Well, Trevor's interview with Coach Garofalo is ringing in my ear with that whole thing of, fellas, they're 23 and we're 14 or 15, and I don't think they took them seriously yesterday.
Yeah, no doubt.
Maybe today they are taking them a little serious.
And right now we're at the score of the game of last night, but there's lots of game left to go here, so I'm sure this game is going to end a lot differently. Pat Foster throws one high off the glass, trying to get it out. And they're battling on the boards down there, trying to get that puck out. Coming away with it is Meade. Meade against Barry, and Barry's just defending. He's not challenging.
Yeah, they're clearing out in front of the net.
Yeah, he's got a backdoor opportunity there. Good play by Foster to get his body in front of that pass. And this is Nicholson down to Meade. Meade looking for that backdoor play. Oh, Jonesy got a stick on it with the goaltender. Oh, right across the middle there. Pellegrino was not by the back door. And that pass deflected out by the Seawolves. Good stick work in the slot area there. This is Nicholson now using his wheels. He's got a man all alone. Is Meade. Out of all the guys you want to have there, you don't want to have Meade there all by himself. Oh, I don't know how that happens.
He was straddling the blue line all alone, just sitting there.
And unfortunately, Jones.
And they found him.
Just could not stop it. Meade had too much time and speed to get in, and very tough to stop that type of shot. Now, the Seawolves, again, I'm not going to say that they're thinking with all cylinders, because that's something that should have never happened. There's a thing called the last man, and when you're on the ice, you always got to know who the last man is, no matter who you are. You could be a forward. If you're the last man, you got to stay there.
Yep.
All right, through the neutral zone comes Lopes. He loses a handle on it. Magadana now controls it. He gets it to someone else in the neutral zone. He lost it. Now it's dumped back in by the Seawolves, and Sean Collins, who's got 2 goals today, chasing after that puck. Sean Collins with a pass to Lopes. Tries to get a shot to the net, but never got there. Barbera now pushes it around for Lopes. Lopes gets hit high in the air, and that'll be a penalty. Lopes got hit up in the head area as he was going for the puck. And it looks like maybe Nicholson will go for 2 minutes.
Yeah, it's amazing how they always seem to go for the skill guys and the fast guys, unfortunately.
Yeah, and again, I don't know how high up the hit actually went, but high enough to get Lopes to get off his feet and fall awkwardly into the board. So, all right, we've got a Stony Brook power play, 13:35 left to go in the second period.
And we have a semi-follow-up trivia question from last night. That'll be around the 10-minute mark, so keep your dials where they are.
All right, Kottkamp on the draw. He loses it, and Pellegrino controls it behind the net, but he almost loses it, but Meade gets it out. Through the center ice zone, Cassano chases after it.
Foot race.
And it'll go back into the Seawolves' end. He's being chased down. Foster now picks it up behind the net, and he skates out. He's got Cassiotti on the right wing. Cassiotti screaming in. He shoots. It's off the leg and wide. Back to the point. Picked up by Kottkamp. He's using it stick work. And Kottkamp over to Cassiotti. Back to the point to Foster. Foster back to Cassiotti. Cassiotti walks in to Kottkamp. Crossover to Wesley Hawkins, who puts it in for 2 in a row for Wes Hawkins.
Wes was in his office, right?
Hawkins.
Camped right out in front.
That's got to be 2 or 3 power play goals. Maybe the 3rd power play goal for the Seawolves. And Wesley Hawkins is coming out of the scoring drought.
Yep, there we go.
And good to see that.
Definite.
As the Seawolves take another 2-goal lead.
He is woken up. He is sometimes.
And there is a net off the moorings. And the goaltender's not saying nothing, but he'll fix it himself.
There he goes.
And the goaltender did what he had to do to get the attention of the referee versus just putting it back on the moorings. He just threw it off the moorings. Well, the faceoff has to come into the zone of where the whistle was blown, so. And the referee is obviously doing it his way. I don't understand. Faceoff should go to neutral ice on a play like that. Should go to center ice. The net was knocked off officially by the goaltender. So, right, but they don't know who knocked it off. So if they don't know who knocked the net off the mooring, then it should go to neutral ice.
That's right.
It should be at a center ice faceoff. But this is Long Island hockey, and the referees do it differently here.
Yes.
All right, face-off to the right of Jones. 12:47 left to go. We probably had 3 goals in the last 3 minutes, which is kind of interesting. All right, all the way around. This is Joseph going after it now, and Gentile grabs it. He's dumped by Brooks. Now that play was very marginal. If anything, I don't know what he's going to call him for, but it can't be a boarding. It was a check.
And our aforementioned Mike Ale dumped unceremoniously little Mikey Amadeo, and they're going at it too. They had a little bit of exchange.
It's going to be 1-1. Dugan's going to go off. Brooks is going to go off. It'll be a wash. They'll play 5-on-5. I mean, the call on Brooks is probably going to be a boarding. And all he did was really check him, unless he used a stick. I did not, maybe it was maybe it was a cross check, but we'll have to see what the call is.
There was a little scuffle here on the point here behind the play between Ale and John
Amadeo.
Abra. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like they've got 4 guys out there right now. Amadeo's going in too. Well, then they're going to have to bring Ale in the box as well.
Definitely, because they were. Huh.
All right, there's a 2-minute power play for.
Oh my.
For the Seawolves, it looks like. No, I'm sorry, 2-minute power play for the Westchester. As Modio's going to go sit for 2 minutes as well. And that puck hit Dureski up in the head area.
Yeah.
All right, controlled by Sladowski now. Sladowski getting it down low to Meade. Oh, Stony Brook. Joseph tripped over the stick of Rafis. Thank God he was able to recover. Meade with the shot. Blocked by Joseph. Joseph all over the ice on this penalty kill. Down low, picked up by Gentile. Bounce off to Joseph. This is Hawkins trying to get it out, but unable to. Back to the point. This is Pellegrino now. Makes a move. He winds. He shoots, but it was deflected by a stick of Hawkins. And this is Meade now controlling. He's looking for an option as he's being watched very closely. Picked up by Sladowski now. Sladowski with the puck back to Meade. Meade trying to make a move with the puck, but Joseph's right on him, watching him. Down low, deflected into the corner. Picked up by Gentile. And Gentile gets it down low to Meade. He throws it across, unable to get it there. Wesley Hawkins on top of Sladowski. Good move here by Gentile, using his skill and keeping himself low. Able to get around, but a good defensive play by the Seawolves. Back to the point to Pellegrino. Back down low. Sadowski down to Gentile. Gentile with the puck. Down low to Sadowski. Looking for Gentile on a return play. Picked up by Dureski, and he'll fire all the way down. Good penalty kill so far by the Seawolves.
Wesley
no shots on goal.
Wesley playing his penalty kill perfectly, cutting all the lanes and zones. Nice.
All right, Nicholson just dumps in for Westchester. He'll go for a change all the way around. This is Bambrosa. He bounces it hard off the boards and gets it out. Past Ailes. Chased down by Kotkamp. Kotkamp now going after Bromley. And behind the net is Ailes. We've got 8 seconds left to go in the penalty kill for the Seawolves. Coming up is Bromley with speed on the right wing. And he's looking for, trying to get it across ice there. Unable to do it. Shot right on. The save by Jones. Nice. All right. Whistle blows. Pat Foster just took a player to the boards and player.
This is when Eddie Layton, the old organ player for the Rangers, used to play I Should Have Danced All Night or Getting to Know You when they were behind them. Getting to Know You.
And Jones is favoring his catching hand on that last save. He might have gotten slashed. Yeah, looking like he got slashed on the replay that we could see in our minds.
Yeah.
All right, face off to the left of Jones. He hangs in there. And back behind the net, this is Evans. Evans controls, throws it out in front. Picked up by Cassiati now for the Seawolves as they break out. We're all even up. Dump pass, nice play there by Cassano. Takes the hit. Cassiati, was all alone in front of the net.
Saw it.
As the two players collided to Cassano, there was a wide open net. Dan Cassano was going hard to the net, and two players went to him. Now Kotkamp's got some room here. Let's see if he can pick it up. He picks it up and gets it to Cassano. Cassano coming in. He's got Ambrose going to the net. He's got Kotkamp now controlling the puck as he's pushed off the puck by Magadona and wrestled to the ice. Hard. And now punched. And no call. And there's another one. And now Kotkamp's going to get called because he got baited by Magadona. And Magadona might be going as well this time. Yeah. He's got 2 and 2.
I think the ref saw that.
4 and 4.
There we go.
And I know Coach Garofalo is talking to the referee and telling him that the instigating part of that call, the first penalty should be called, and it's never called. But this time Magadona came back a third time, and that's when he got called. So we're going to go 4 on 4. A lot of open ice here, and you can see what's on the ice for for Westchester. They've got Gentile, they've got Sladowski, and they've got Pellegrino. Stony Brook's got Collins, Lopes, and Rafis and Joseph. So face off to the left of Japchin. And one back. Shot all the way up and out of the rink. Face off will be back in the Westchester zone. I personally think that the Seawolves coaching staff should have not worn the Target suits today.
Yeah. Our stick boy
All right.
got the right idea with that helmet.
Face off to the left of Japchin. And on the face off again, won by. Whoa! Pellegrino made a play there and just almost put it in his own net, but no harm, no foul. This is Sladowski now doing the knee to left, knee to right trick. And coming across the ice here. Shot! Goes wide. Picked up by Sladowski again. Let's see if he does that left knee, right knee trick. But he's got control, making some moves here, looking for some help. Back to the point.
Real skill.
And this is Gentile now, controls. And lots of open ice out there, like we said, and lots of opportunities. Shot sails wide. The Seawolves try to pick the puck up, and they do. And not going to be icing as they go for a change as two guys come on, two guys go off. And here we go. This is Nicholson skating down, right wing.
Wide open 4-on-4.
Picked up by Rafis. Joseph now gets it back to Rafis. And Rafis gets it up the boards to Barbera, who loses an edge. Coming in by Gentile. He shoots. Saved by Jones. Hard shot off the pads. This is picked up by Joseph now. He's skating in 2-on-2 with Casano. Joseph coming in. Joseph puts one on and a save. Coming around now and picking that puck up is Higgins. And Higgins, actually that's Higgins with the puck now. And that shot is deflected into the netting by Barbera.
Well, I don't know if we've had a chance to input the official question for today. But
why don't we do that?
Yeah, yesterday we were hinting at what was the original name of the Seawolves, and we had a lot of fun with that. The Baymen, the Soundmen, and the Warriors, the Patriots. Today's question is, what is a Seawolf? And as a matter of fact, we get specific. We said, what do Stony Brook students say when asked, what is a Seawolf? Because they're usually the first ones people say. Oh, you're from Stony Brook? Oh, I got a question for you. What's a Seawolf? And we'll have the answer to that in the mid part of the third period. Also the origin of the Seawolf.
All right. So what is a Seawolf? And we'll find out in the third period. All right, we're all even up now. This is Barbera controls the puck for the Seawolves, and his pass goes awry out to the neutral zone.
Would have liked to have seen Vinny Lopes out there on the 4-on-4, but that's another time.
True.
We'll see his.
Just offsides on that play.
Skinny line there.
And we've got 7:36 left to go in the second period with the Stony Brook Seawolves 6 and the Westchester Golden Rams 4.
That was Keith Fallon calling that offside there. He had the best view of it. Parked right on the line.
All right, face outside the zone, and Barry will bang it in.
All the way around.
Pat Foster in to get it, and good check there, knocking Sladowski down.
Good keep in, unfortunately.
Oh, boy. Almost had a little bit of a defensive faux pas there, but no harm happened there, but because the Westchester guys actually lost an edge. Sam Brewster now pops it out. Sam Brewster trying to get there, and he can't. Pat Foster trying to check Gentile off the puck.
Pair of sevens.
And, right across the open crease there. Picked up by Sam Brewster. Sam should be skating that puck. Got all that space. This is Hawkins. Picks it up.
That was.
It was a good play, though, because he had Hawkins
I'll take that.
way up the ice all by himself. Breaking in is Hawkins looking for that hat trick. He gets it! Wesley Hawkins, a natural hat trick! 3 in a row! Wesley Hawkins is back. Ladies and gentlemen, number 14.
There we go.
Right wing for the Stony Brook Seawolves. Wesley Hawkins.
He is on fire.
Has just netted his 3rd goal in a row.
He broke in earlier in that play and almost scored there, and I didn't want to say anything because I didn't want to hex him, and Luckily, he just popped that one in.
Yeah, this is how we want to see this team play when you're sitting here as a fan. But I have to tell you, when you're calling the game too, this is how you want to see this team play because they're capable of doing it.
Yeah.
And you got players like that can get it done.
He's just the guy to do it too.
Absolutely. All right, Rafis gets one in now. That's a 7th goal on Japchen.
Yeah.
And no change in goaltending over there on the bench.
Yeah, that's a surprise. Just for the experience sake, too.
All right. This is the 4th line now, controlling the puck for the Seawolves. Then doing a heck of a job. Keeping that puck deep. Back out and point to Rafis. Rafis now just lays one in there. And Amadeo controls it. He tries to throw a backhander out in front, but it goes behind the net. Up to Rafis again. It tipped out in front.
Jeez.
Tipped by actually Nicholson.
Yeah.
Now this is Joseph keeping it in with his body. Again, using his skill level. Chris Joseph keeping that puck in. Now here's Magadona coming out with it. And he's coming in on Miano. Miano's trying to keep him to the outside. Magadona does get one out as a pass, but it was off the stick.
Jim McKee flying in on the right wing and just reaching for it and just couldn't get it.
And to be honest with you, I've not seen Jim McKee on the ice for quite some time, so I don't know whether they're short and shit. Oh, look at this. Oh, Dan Casano now is in. Now the floodgates are opening up as I think the Westchester squad is now feeling a little bit of what the Stony Brook team felt last night.
Oh, wow, right.
You know what happens? It all goes around, all comes around, they say. But anyway, they're beating Japchen up high, and I think they finally realize where they can do the damage.
Wow.
So,
he's calling a timeout.
Yeah, I think the you got an 8-4 score now. You gotta create a timeout, do something, and that's what the coach is doing. He's telling them they've actually let their game down.
Gonzo's going bonzo, or whatever they.
And he's not happy with the battle effort. You could tell the battle effort has gone down. When the Seawolves went back on that 2-goal lead, you saw a little bit of the sails coming out. But again, you got another period. That's his second of the game as well.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, man. Okay. Well, this is what we were talking about, that pouncing, the attitude.
Yeah.
It was, this is exciting.
All right. We got Dan Casano, Mike Cassiotti, and Ryan Kottkamp out there against Jim McKee's line. I'm saying it's Jim McKee. You're wrong with that. Yep, Jim McKee. All right. Zale's controlling it over to Duggan, and all the way down. This will be no icing.
I don't know if McKee was in Chateau Bow Wow or not, but he's out there now. He was out there for that goal. Oh.
And saved by Jones off the blocker as the Westchester team is coming out with a little bit more purpose here. This is in the zone and controlled by Kottkamp. Comes and fires just wide off a leg in front. Ambrose sends one and it sailed wide. Picking the puck up now is through the neutral zone. And that's a trip, but they're going to call that one, whether it was a...
Matt Miano just got a little can opener stick in him, felt his legs.
Yep.
Who was that, Mike? That was McKee that went flying, right?
Yeah. Faceoff will be in the Stony Brook zone, of course, following the penalty. As Matt Miano will sit for 2. 4:31 left to go, and still the shots very close in this game, but the score is not. So we'll see if the Seawolves can defend here and keep it a 4-goal lead. Out there is Collins, Lopes, Rafis, and Joseph. On the faceoff is Meade for Westchester. And this is Gentile controlling it to Nicholson. Fires it on goal. Good screen in front by Sladowski. And he's trying to play that puck around Rafis, but Rafis does a good job to get it. And trying to get it to Collins to get it out. And skate out with it now. Here comes Lopes.
There goes Lopes.
Lopes makes a play. Puts it on. Hits the post.
My.
It looks like Japchan is really struggling back there now.
I love Vinny's shots mid-stride, flying down those wings.
Yep. All right. Here comes Pellegrino now, and he'll pass across to Nicholson, and Nicholson will dump in, but Joseph picks it up, and Joseph fires all the way down. I just don't sense the spark in the Westchester team right now that we've seen for the past game and a half. Here comes Gentile, and he'll lose the handle on it. Picked up by Barbera. Barbera with a nice pass to Brooks, but is off the mark. And now Brooks to Barbera. Barbera will try to control it, but it goes out of the zone. And coming in hard is Skidowski, and he heads across trying to get it to Meade. Meade pulls down Brooks, grabs his stick in a way of doing it where he was not detected. This is Barbera now skating with it.
Yeah.
And taking some time off the clock, which is good.
Man down and in control.
34 seconds left to go in the kill. And 3 minutes to go in the second period.
I did.
Lear did.
Yep.
All right. Picking it up now and coming in. It's Bromley. He throws it all the way around. This is Barry picking it up, trying to get it out. Fanned on it. And he's got Dureski almost breaking in. As Stony Brook going for more goals here, shorthanded. Well, actually, we got 8 seconds left to go. Yeah, we already have one shorthanded one. Puck given up by Barry. Turns and shoots. Saved by Jones off the toe.
Nice.
This is Bromley shooting that puck down low. Saved by Jones again. And turn and shoot. And a save by Jones off the pad one more time as the puck gets shot out. They threw 3 quick ones on Jones right there at the end of that. But Hawkins is throwing a body check there. It's Casano coming in hard. And that puck goes into the netting. Wow, the face-off in the...
I know I'm the minister of stating the obvious, but today the bounces are just going Stony Brook's way. Maybe they didn't go yesterday. Besides that, they have just stolen the play.
Right.
And yes, something like that. There were the three shots saved. The rebounds were just sitting there for what seemed like eternity, but they cleared it out.
Face-off to the right of Japchan.
Part of it's physics, part of it is skill.
All right. And this is going to come to Jones, and Jones uses his stick to force the puck to the corner. It's right. The linesman there got in the way of a Westchester player now. Up to the point, and a quick shot right on, kicked out by Jones.
Yeah. Jones
coming up the ice now is Mike Cassiotti with speed on the left wing. Tries to pull it back, and he's 2 men on him. And DeTizio now controls the puck, and he'll dump back in. We've got 1:28 left to go. That puck goes all the way down into the Seawolf zone. And DeTizio picks it up and backhands it to Ambrose. Ambrose will fire up to the neutral zone to Cassiotti, who picks it up and deflects back toward. And shot deflected. Here comes Gentile coming in. And he's got strong hands.
Yeah, he's
really strong hands.
Tough to move.
Yeah. Hard to knock off the puck. His shot was deflected by Kotkamp. We've got 1 minute left to go in the period, and some pressure being put on now by Westchester.
Just these little examples here of the pursuit and the one little extra tap.
Yeah, Pellegrino came out of the zone there. I don't know why he did. He would have kept the puck in. It would have been a nice keep.
Just like that.
This is Casano now coming in. Cassiotti wide open for the party, and he puts it in.
I mean, bounces like that, they're jumping on it. They're
Kotkamp down and out. Casano down and out. Left it all there for Mike, the captain Cassiotti, who pokes it in. Making it a 5-goal advantage for the Seawolves right now. And I think we're just, the Seawolves are maybe making up for last night.
Yes. And they're that's an interesting verb, making. They're making their chances. They're not only just making up. They're reaching. They're going the extra little. When you play, you know when you blow the play due to lack of effort, and it's the worst feeling in the world. If I had just reached a little further, if I just skated a little harder, one extra step, and tonight they're doing all that.
Yep, absolutely. All right. Under a minute to go here in the second. This is Collins now. High shot off the chest protector of Japchan, who really didn't do anything but try to get in the way of it. All right, Chris Joseph now banging it in. And now coming back in was Barbero with a blast off the glove. Jap Chen is really struggling back there. I think last night the Seawolves did not test him enough from what I'm seeing today. All right, the end of that second period, the Stony Brook Seawolves have a 5-goal lead. We came into this period tied 3-3.
That's right.
It is now 9-4. Shots on goal, believe it or not, has an edge toward Westchester, 28-26 through 2 periods. But Lear?
That's what we were talking about. It's easy to talk about it too, but they did it.
All right.
Good period.
We're going to line it up, get ready for the third period. So stick around and we'll be back soon. Hockey Live as we get ready to start the third period. There we've watched a good breakout by the Seawolves in that second period, scoring 5 goals just at almost like one after the other.
Collins got 2 goals, and then Vinny Lopes got 1, and Casciati's got 1. By the way, I was heading out towards the snack bar in between periods, and Mr. Lopes, Vinny Lopes' father, blew by me. I mean, even he's fast.
The pilot.
He just flew right by me.
Yeah. All right, we're going to start the third period. There's a change in net for Westchester as Will Parra is in goal for them, relieving Jap Chen. And
okay.
We'll see how that pans out. But right now, there's the change in goal, and up through the neutral zone comes Gentile on Joseph, really hard, coming in hard. And Joseph does bang it up the boards to Brewster, who gets it out into the neutral zone, where Duggan will get it and controls it back into the Seawolves zone. This is Rafis being chased down by Meade. Back to Joseph, quickly trying to get it up the boards. And cross-ice pass out of the reach of Brewster, but toward the net and gobbled up by Parra. We'll have a face-off in the Westchester zone.
We talk about Chris Joseph a lot, just being the tower on defense that he is, but he's a fluid skater and he's fun to watch. And in between periods, I caught him going to the snack room and getting some chips. So I guess
eat some carbs.
Yeah, I guess that's his way of relaxing.
Oh, yeah. You sure do. As our producer says, you burn a lot of calories. We were in the.
Here we go.
Right out front to Casano.
Backhand.
Parra makes the save, gobbles it up. We were out in the snack area too, and we actually ran into a old goaltender that Trevor played with back in the day, youth hockey days, and his mom were at the were here, and good to see Matt and Donna, and I know your face. He comes up to me. I've seen you before. I said, "Hey, Matt Renane, it's me. It's Coach Andy." So. he was like, put him at ease right away. So, and Matt's a good kid. All the boys that played back in the day, they were all very well respected kids that respected their coaches, good parents, and saved through the legs.
Little pinball action.
Sorry, we're
going on.
digressing here a little bit, but we do have a 5-goal lead here, so we can chat.
Kibitz a little.
Here comes Cassiati now, skating in, and he'll button hook, and a nice pass to Dan Casano, who's getting in and decides to turn it out. Looks for that cross-ice pass, and it was chipped away. Picked up by Ambrose now as the change is happening for Westchester. He fires in and behind the net. Here comes Chris Collins, Sean Collins, brother of Chris, I'm sure. Somewhere picked up by Jones now behind the net as he fakes out everyone. Picked up by Miano. He throws an ill-advised pass down low. Picked up by Barbera. No harm, no foul there. And it's Barbera racing in, throws cross ice, cross corner, and to get it is Ailes. And Collins in on the forecheck there, but puck skips past him. Turned over in the neutral zone. This is Vinny Lopes making a nice play to Barbera. Rips it high into the net. Welcoming Will Parra to the rising shot of Nick Barbera.
Right up where the mama hides the cookies. Right, it's unbelievable. Vinny Lopes not only showing his speed, but his stick handling ability. Keeps it in the zone, dumps it off. Beat.
All right, we got an even 10 up on the board, and
double chili.
Evens alive, 10-4. It's not the time; it's the score actually. But picking it up now as Westchester, and they hoist it out into the neutral zone. Dropped down by Chris Joseph and picked up by Sladowski, who comes in with speed, and he's got Will. Oh, good play there defensively by Jim Rafis, who's actually played very well today. And the coaches should be looking at Jim Rafis a little bit more to being a more consistent component on defense.
Yeah, he was given.
Up at the point and almost taken away for a home run situation. There was Lopes, and this goes over the top and batted back down by Jones and Joseph at the same point. And this line goes for a change now, and out will come Brooks, Amadeo, in Montgomery.
Jimmy Rafis, one of those players that given the opportunity today and really rising to the occasion.
Yes, and doing a good job.
And bang!
Oh, Montgomery shot off the legs of Bromley. And this is Gentile coming down, and good play there. Again, we want to say by Jim Rafis. Joseph down low, and that puck is in the legs of goaltender. Initially, Rafis made a nice defensive play. The puck did squeeze out, and second opportunity, but good save by Jones.
Brendan Jones.
Face off to the right of Jones. It's Brooks on the draw. Barry picks it up, and he'll set up behind the net as the forecheck is still there. Back up to the point and not out. It's Montgomery in the right position at the right place at the right time there. Knocked that play down. Almost getting in was Amadeo. A hand pass. This will come back into the Westchester zone.
Eddie Montgomery, just a smart player with that anticipatory positioning. He just said, I'll take that. He knew that pass was coming before the guy even made it.
See a lot of elbows, a lot of guys bent over for Westchester. They're tired. Brewster, shot right on, saved by Parra. As I would imagine the coach is not playing everyone here.
Oh, boy.
Shot right on.
Baptism by fire.
Yeah. At this point in time, you would think that you just go through the whole bench because I don't know what else you're going to get out of guys that are just gassed. And you can see they're gassed. They're all leaning over. A lot of them at the sticks on their knees. The rescue on the faceoff. Back to Brewster. And his shot is deflected high up to the rafters.
Yeah. Again, that's the third or fourth line. Give them a chance to shine a little bit.
Yep.
Since my nickname was Splinters, I always reveled in that opportunity. I don't know what they call guys nowadays since the benches are made out of plastic.
Yeah. And that puck just goes past everyone.
Big Sam cutting in.
This is Brewster on the puck, and he's trying to control it. He's getting worked over by Dugan, but coming away with the puck is Hawkins. Back up to the point to Foster. He's wide open. He shoots.
Sam
pad save.
Trying to block Mr. Parra's eyesight.
And Brewster comes in hard on his check. And Hawkins back to the point to Foster. Foster just wrists it toward the net. And it's still loose. And Dureski is down.
He got kicked.
He either got kicked or he got hit with a stick. And he's skating off kind of slowly. Fired right on goal, saved by Jones. 15:05 left to go in the third period. Thanks for joining us today. Fired out by Foster. That's past Al and it goes all the way down. No icing here. And hit on Ambrose with a hit. Tizio, a little late getting to that puck. And to the point, Pellegrino would have shot that deflects wide. This is Ambrose firing it out into the neutral zone, knocked down by Els, picked back up by Dan Casano. And he's coming in, and he cross-ices pass, center pass.
There we
kept
go.
in nicely there by DeTizio.
Yeah, we haven't said Joe DeTizio's name much today, so it's nice to see him getting some ice time too.
Yep.
And we did see some of those fellas with a little dry uniforms coming off the Westchester bench.
Right.
James Davis was just out there.
And back to the point, shot. Toe save by Jones. Jones is making it work today. He's keeping Stony Brook in the game, making some good saves. Ooh, right off the noggin of Dan Casano, who picks it up and loses it. And this is Gentile now. Tries to throw one out to Meade, but Meade was being checked, and now this is Barbera skating out. He's being harassed by Meade. Barbera one on the whole team. Here comes Collins. Collins is stood up, and Joseph will bang it in, and Stony Brook will get back on side and get back in on the forecheck. Muncie tries to get it out, and through the neutral zone.
Yeah.
O'Brien got leveled in the neutral zone there. And Collins has got the puck now and gets it over to Joseph. Joseph, nice touch pass up to Montgomery, and he cross dumps puck, chases after his rebound, picked up here by Collins. Collins on a
Oops. What was it?
controls it behind the net, and he loses it now. And now this is Nicholson coming out with the puck as we're doing a impersonation of someone who lost a stick. I don't know whether he was doing a standing snow angel. And Montgomery lays a shoulder into.
Hey.
That was
There we go.
2-on-2. Montgomery gets the shot off and then gets hoisted into the boards.
Ceremoniously upended.
All right, Rafis controls it in center ice. Everyone gets back on side. This is Chris Joseph now controls it for the Seawolves. He bangs it in and unceremoniously lets number 10 know, Taminga know that, yeah, right. Brooksy! Across the middle there, almost had one high over the top of the net. And this is Hawkins, who already has his hat trick today. Like, I'm talking like he gets one every day, but we're happy to see Wesley off the scoring schneid.
Definitely.
And getting something there. All right. This is Amadeo. Nice cross-ice pass to Dureski, but off his stick. Back around the net to Hawkins. There's a loose stick behind the net there. It's creating a little bit of havoc. And cross-ice pass back to the D. Touch pass deflected in by Hawkins. Picked up by Foster now as Westchester goes for a change. Foster's in the zone. Throws one toward the net, and Parra kicks it away. Sam Brewster on it. And going out hard on it is Dureski, and he's bumped off. Here comes Westchester coming up. It's Magadana. No, not Magadana. That's Davis, who hasn't seen a whole lot of ice time today. And Pat Foster gets it out to center ice where Al controls it and decides he'll skate in with it.
Oh, I'll take that, he said.
Trying to make it move around Foster, but that fish has swam.
And
Had to get it as Duggan, and Casano is on him. Duggan turning him, bringing up speed through the neutral zone, and that's going to be an icing, but it goes on net. And the puck is just bouncing around. Through the neutral zone, picked up by Westchester, dumped all the way back in.
Door got it twice.
And here comes the Seawolves again, breaking out. Cross-ice pass. Nice play there. All of a sudden, you see the confidence level picking up. Shot by Casano, going for his hat trick.
Not far from that. Was pretty close.
Kotkamp working that puck. Casano, another shot deflected over the top of the net.
Okay.
Oh, Miano puts it in. Miano bangs one home.
Well, they were swarming. And in front of that goalie, they said, "Para, shoot." And they did. Went right in.
Miano, I think he's got his first goal of the year.
There we go.
So he's happy.
Save the puck. Let's get that. Ooh.
All right, so I think we can go home. Matt Miano scored.
Oh.
All right. Stony Brook 11.
Wow.
Westchester 4. All right.
Who's that? That's Matt Sklodowski.
All right.
Yeah, they are.
That's not his first Stony Brook goal, though. That's his first one of the year, I think. He scored last year. Remember, we did a whole thing on him on that goal that he scored. We did that on that. All right.
That's Miano.
All right, coming up now. Oh, this is Meade now. Controls the puck behind the net. Good play by Reese to block that pass out. And Joseph putting a lot of pressure on Skodowski. Here comes Joseph. Joseph's coming up through the neutral zone. He's trying to make a move around Nicholson.
Powered by Doritos.
And and he's crunched on the boards there a little bit, but no harm, no foul. He's keeping that puck deep and doing his job.
Oh, they saw him.
Barbera was looking for Collins.
Yep. Nice
play by Collins. Keep that puck in.
Sean had the right.
Trolling high on the blue line. Here comes Sean Collins. Breaking to the net. Trying to make a play for Lopes.
Almost got a.
And this is now Meade trying to come through and just gets over the top of Joseph, but controlling it here is Barbera. And he'll go for a change. 8:31 left to go in the third period. And the puck goes behind the Stony Brook net. Brooks chasing it down for the Seawolves. And Rafis has it now. And he fires all the way around, but Dugan picks it up. And now Brooks has it. Over to Rafis, who is going to not get it out in time and have a little bit of difficulty there as the swarm is starting to happen. And Jones just will freeze it up.
All right.
Good play by Jones there.
Now, we were asking you, and we put a little twist on the question. The question was, ask a Stony Brook student, what is a Seawolf? Because we were wondering, what the heck is a Seawolf? And I can tell from some Stony Brookians that are near me and hearing this, that the answer is, I am a Seawolf. There we go. I should have just let Kevin say it out loud. With a certain amount of pride. That's what a Seawolf is. A Stony Brook student. Doesn't have to be a big jock or anything like that. And we'll talk about the actual Seawolf in a second. But we'll get right back to the game.
All right.
Where did it come from and all that good stuff.
All right. Amadeo now getting that puck out. Montgomery with a nice play down low. He's scrunched by up. Montgomery really doesn't want to go. I mean, not for nothing. It's 11-4. I love you, brother. All right. And Barry getting a little piece of Magadana there. I want to see if any of the other Stony Brook guys want to get a piece of him as well.
Yeah, I think the whole team would like to line up.
Oh, it's so nice to be loved.
Magadana ill-advisedly taking a swipe at Sam Brewster. I mean, that shows a lack of intelligence.
Well, you know. I think of the days of Gary Howard when he used to duke with Dave Schultz.
Yep. Climb up his back and hit him on top of the head.
Well, just because I'm staring at your chest doesn't mean I can't hit you with my fist.
That's right. A sternum shot.
Whoa, is Pat Foster sliding into...
So I tried to figure out where did the Seawolf come from, and it comes from the Pacific Northwest, of all places. You'd think it might be a Long Island thing, but it's not.
Right.
It's a little crescent land there that is right between Alaska and the state of Washington. Native North Americans up there consider it a sign of good luck. Now, I tried to figure out if Marburger, the president of Stony Brook at the time, had any sort of Seattle or Oregon roots, or Alaska or even Vancouver, but no. He's born on Staten Island, and he died in Port Jefferson. So you can't get more Long Island than Dr. Marburger. He also wrote a book, Quantum Physics for Dummies, basically, and his wife, Carol, was instrumental in getting our fight song going, Go Fight Win, written by Peter Winkler and Winston Clark, my buddies Winky and Windy. So a lot of interweaving here, and it's nice, and especially when it's 11-4, it's even nicer.
Absolutely.
So,
all right,
go Seawolves. Go fight, win.
So we know what a Seawolf is.
Yeah. Mythical creature bringing good luck.
All right.
And today they lived up to their name.
Absolutely, and then some. We've got 5:55 left to go in the third, and Stony Brook is enjoying a pretty marginal lead right now in hockey walls. This is maybe even if this was baseball.
Yeah, so we're going for the extra point.
All right, cross-ice pass to Matt Miano, who's got one today, and coming in now. Shot on to Jones, and Jones does make the save.
He's been doing that all day. He's been squaring up, putting his chest right in the guys' faces.
Very interesting situation now for Coach Garofalo regarding goaltending going down the stretch.
Right.
You know, from here, the games don't get easier. If you think about what they got coming up next, we can go look at their schedule. They've got teams like University of Delaware on the schedule, University of Rhode Island on the schedule.
Yeah.
They don't have an easy schedule to finish out. And their next time they're home, they're going to face Rutgers, who they have not been able to figure out in 2 years.
Yeah.
So they're going to have them for 2 games, and that'll be the last 2 home games that they face. But they'll be on.
Oh, bing, bang. That was up.
I don't know. I wasn't looking to score that.
That was definitely. It was a upper left-hand corner. John Ambrose finally gets on the scoreboard
That's
here.
who was John Ambrose?
I think so. I would
get the tape out. It's another puck. It's another first.
Yep.
All right.
Brendan Jones just threw the puck onto the bench.
Yeah, the Seawolves will be facing Delaware University next week. Friday night, 7 p.m. on the road, and Saturday at 5 p.m. Then they come home to play Rutgers on Saturday and a Sunday game. And then they're on the road, University of Rhode Island, to finish the season off.
Jeez.
It's not going to be easy.
Not at all.
And then the ECHL playoffs coming. So, yes.
This is
shot right on there, and again, Jonesy is bailing him out.
Yeah, one of the few turnovers there, and there we go. The
puck is just not getting out of the Seawolves. Nope. It's like watching the beginning of the game again.
Nope, and nope, and nope, and nope, and there we go.
All right. Here comes Lopes, Barbera. Lopes taking the wide angle, coming in, puts one on, shot wide.
See, that's the way I skate in my dreams. He can fly. Holy smokes.
Yes, he sure can. And this is Matt Miano being chased down by Gentile. And he's hooked down. And then and a little jab there. And a little jab there. Matt Miano's not happy about getting poked with a stick.
No.
And I think Matt Miano's going to let him know that, too. If I know Matt, he will.
Now, Chris Gentile, he's too much of a skill guy to stoop to that level. Come on, Chris.
And
I know
Matt,
you're frustrated.
And Matt's not the type of guy that's going to. He's just telling the guy, listen, dude, I don't care how frustrated you are. Don't be poking your stick blade into anybody.
Yeah, that's silly.
It's not very becoming of your talent, number one.
Right.
I mean, kid's got a lot of talent.
Oh,
you know?
he's
There's no doubt.
first rate.
And I know it's a competitive game and you don't want to lose, but at this point in time, you're not coming back.
Who are they chasing here? Are they Chris Tominga? Was he mouthing off against the ref?
Yeah.
Oh boy. Well, he gets the hottest water. That's
Yes.
that's the one good thing about getting thrown out at the end of the game. 12-4. Yeah, and a power play. So
Yep, and a power play.
bonus, and a bonus.
Stony Brook's still getting outshot in this game. I just think it's the last flurry of play by the.
Yeah.
And if there's a lot of air, don't be surprised. We're just letting the game play. At this particular point in time, it's a 12-4 game. That's not much I could really say, other than nice job, guys. Let's try to. If you're the coach, you got to say let's just take yesterday and make believe it never happened. All right, this is Hawkins back to Amadeo. Oh, rip-off by Dan Casano.
So Dan Snyder between periods when the score was, 8-4 at that point, or 9-4? And I said, gee, it's a shame they couldn't squeeze a few of these out for you yesterday. And being the team player, he said, too bad we didn't have him last weekend.
Yeah.
So
he's a class kid, Dan. He is. You know, Coach Garofalo does a good job when he recruits. He brings guys in here that have some.
That's character right there.
Yeah, definitely.
And
And again, you have to look at what's on the ice in this game too. You know, players that are on here, versus the ones that are not playing today. You don't want to say that they don't deserve to be on the ice. That everybody does. If you're playing hard, you deserve to be there.
Right.
But you've got to be able to make sure.
It's Margadana way down low.
Yeah, and that's Sean Collins, who's not going to have any of it. I got news for you.
Penalty killing unit. Oh. Okay, here is the breakout. Like you say, they get back. Look at that. He was way down.
Yep. All right, we're all even up. 2 minutes left to go, just about. 2:05 left to go in the third. And the Seawolves controlling play.
Oh, a little too much mustard on that one, Nick.
Oh. A little confusion out there, but that's going to happen when you get D that doesn't play together.
They looked at each other like, what'd you do that for? There we go.
Good support by Brooks on that play, helping the D out. Montgomery coming in with under 1:25 to go. Brooks controls it, throws it back behind the net.
Eddie graciously handing off to Josh.
And back up to the point to Matt Miano. Deflection, and Montgomery, maybe!
There we go.
And that's... they're all scoring their first goals. That's Mike Amodio getting his first.
There we go. And the crowd's going crazy again.
They should save some for next week.
Yeah.
But that's okay. Get them while you can. And
that's just drop the puck there, ref. You don't have to wait for them.
all right. Face off, center ice. And the puck is shot all the way in into the Stony Brook end. And one.
Final minute of play. There we go. Oh, and we got an announcement, too.
Last minute left to go, yeah.
Rolling for a goal, forward number 16, Michael Amadeo. By number 8, Ed Montgomery. Time of the goal, 1:05 remaining in the third period.
Ooh. And Barbera's going to sit for 2.
Yeah.
Barbera's getting worked over by the backup goaltender Wilms.
Yeah.
That's
What'd
gonna,
you do
what are
that
you
for?
doing?
Oh, come on, man.
Come on. You just gave the man advantage already. Come on. Now they're going to score. We're just being stupid. Don't worry about it. All right. 40 seconds left to go. Face off to the right of Jones. Back to the point. Nicholson controls it. Back down to Magadana. And he's. Magadana got the Matt Miano introduction.
Yes.
And Matt Miano just gets tried roughed over by Higgins, but, you know.
Matt Miano, goal scorer and cruncher.
Yeah. Yep, that's what you want to do.
Bang it out.
Vinny Lopes almost had it. Almost had that breakaway.
10 seconds.
Oh, yeah. Under 10 to go.
I'm dying to say what I want to say.
5 seconds left to go. Shot and deflects wide.
Penalty coming up on the Seawolves.
That'll do it. That'll do it. It's all over.
And if I'm not mistaken, that shorty by Wesley Hawkins is the game winner.
How about that?
I think.
All right. Well, we are at the end of the game. The Stony Brook Seawolves have successfully taken 1 out of the 2 games this weekend by a thrashing, we'll call it. I was going to trouncing, but we'll call it a thrashing of a 13-4 score.
I like throunce. That's good.
But the
language is always changing.
Nice way to come back after yesterday's kind of embarrassing play. Still being outshot by a couple, but no big deal. The score was 13-4. Haven't seen many 13-4 scores this year, but we'll take this one if you're a
like a
Seawolf.
math problem. 1 + 3 = 4.
Yeah. So Westchester comes in, successfully takes 1, and the Seawolves come back and successfully take the second game. I don't know what this is going to do with their rankings, but if anything, it may drop them a point, maybe. But for the most part, we'll see you all in 2 weeks. And when they take on Rutgers University. So, again, on behalf of Leary, Andy Mignani, Trevor Mignani, and Kevin, our cameraman, thank you again for watching Seawolves Hockey Live. We'll see you in 2 weeks.
Yeah, man.
Bye.